Hi guys, it's Yongxin Hu. Welcome back to Hu's Kitchen. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make one of the most popular dish on the Chinese New Year dining table in my family. The name of this dish called sweet bean sauce pork. In Chinese, we call it 京酱肉丝. I actually got a really interesting story behind this dish. So once upon a time, in Beijing, there was a Mr. Chen who was living with his grandson. They were relying on a small tofu business to survive. It was close to Chinese New Year. They still can't afford a luxury Peking duck, which his grandson asked for it from the start of the year. So Mr. Chen decided to try to create something similar. So Mr. Chen used the tofu as a wrap, and he used the pork to replace the luxury duck. And he created something that tastes similar to the Peking duck in the end. After his grandson grew up, he became a really good cook in one of the most famous Peking duck restaurants. For remembering his granddad, he put this dish on the restaurant menu. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to my channel already and hit that bell for notification. So next Friday, when I upload a new video, you'll be the first person to know. Especially, I'm planning to upload a secret video sometime next month. I'm not gonna tell you exact date, so make sure you keep your eyes on my YouTube channel. At the end of this video, don't forget to give my video a like. Now, let's get the dish started. For this dish, you will need 250 grams pork loins, 1 package of dry tofu skin, 1 cucumber, 2 to 3 spring onions, 1 tablespoon sugar, 1 tablespoon of corn flour, 1/4 teaspoon white pepper powder, optional, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons cooking wine, 2 tablespoons light soy sauce, 2 tablespoons sweet bean paste, 1 tablespoon dark soy sauce, optional. First of all, chop the spring onions. In this dish, we'll need quite a lot of spring onions as the fresh element in the tofu skin wrap. So we need to chop them to long and thin slices. Normally, when I use spring onions, I will only keep the white part, but in this dish, we'll need the most parts of the spring onions. These spring onions I bought are really fresh, even got some spring onion jelly in it. So when you chop this kind of spring onion, be careful of your fingers, because the chopping board is extremely slippery at the moment. After you chop them, get a plate out. Put your spring onion slices around the big circle on the plate. Now we're going to chop the cucumber. Basically, in the traditional recipe, there was only spring onions and cooked pork in the sweet bean sauce in it. But, to be honest with you guys, I don't really eat raw spring onions or raw onions in general, so I will use some fresh cucumber slices as my fresh elements in my wrap. If you don't mind the raw spring onion taste, then you can ignore this step. It's not for you at all. After you chop the cucumber, same as the last step, put them around the plate. My plate is not the biggest one at all, so I will just put my cucumber slices on the top of the spring onion slices. Now we're going to prepare the tofu skin as our wrap. To be honest with you guys, I spent around 1 hour just trying to find this specific dry tofu skin for this dish. So in the end, I only just found this one in one of the Chinese supermarkets in town. If you are lucky enough living in Newcastle, same as myself, I don't mind to tell you guys, the Chinese supermarket I went is called Haiyu. So you can easily find this brand and tofu skin in the fridge with all the tofu related products. Anyway, Let's gently open the package, and so I will cut from the corner and slightly to open up. Then you can see the tofu skin has been folded, so we're going to cut from the middle. Then we're going to cut the tofu skin into the size you want for your own wrap. After we prepare all the tofu skin wraps, I'm going to place them around the plate. In this way, it will be much easier for everyone to get a wrap later on. Plus, visually, it looks good. Right, now we're going to chop the pork loins. So basically, we're going to chop them to the similar shape and size as the spring onion slices and the cucumbers. The reason why I chose pork loins because it's mainly the muscle part of the pork. After marinating, the pork will taste much softer and juicier as well. Before we start to chop the pork, I normally use the back of the knife to loosen the tissue of the muscle up a little bit. Then slice the meat as thin as possible. Obviously, all depends on how you want your wrap looks like. Right. After you chop all the pork loins, put your prepared meat into a bowl. Add 1 egg white only. So for here, we only need 1 egg white. For the yolk, you can add it to your egg fried rice if you are going to make it tonight as well, rather than waste an egg yolk. If you say you still don't know how to make an egg fried rice, I have put a link right in the corner. Make sure you check it out. Right, after adding the egg white, then we're going to add 1 tablespoon cooking alcohol, which is the Chinese cooking wine. Then 1 tablespoon light soy sauce. After that, we have an optional ingredient here. So for my pork dish, I normally put around 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper powder to help remove the unpleasant smell and the taste from the pork. But of course, if you don't want the dish to go anywhere near spicy, don't put it in. Right. The last ingredient we're going to add in the marinade will be around a pinch of salt. Then mix the pork well with the marinade because we got egg white in it. We don't want to see or eat a massive plop of egg white lying from the pan. So gently massage the whole mixture until you can see the foam start to appear. Then put the bowl into the fridge for around 10 minutes. It has been 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take the bowl out of the fridge. Let's heat a pan up. Add around 1 tablespoon of oil into the hot pan. Then add the pork mixture. Fry them a little bit. Make sure you separate all the porks. We're going to fry them until all the meat turn to the white color. And then add 1 tablespoon of cooking wine. Fry them for 2 minutes. Then get them into a bowl and put it on the side for now. Right, now we're going to make the sauce. So I'm gonna add around 1 tablespoon of oil into the pan. No need to wash the pan because we want to get the pork mince which left in the pan still into the sauce we're going to make. Once the pan warmed up, add around 1 cup of chopped spring onions into the pan. Fry them for 2 to 3 minutes. Then add 2 tablespoons of sweet bean paste, 1 tablespoon light soy sauce, 2 tablespoons sugar. Let the sugar dissolve, then add around 100 milliliters of water. We will let the sauce mixture boil a little bit. Once you see the bubbles start to appear in the pan, add the pork back into the pan. Fry them until the mixture is sticky. You can just serve the dish like this, or for my dish, I will normally add around 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce or half tablespoon of dark soy sauce to add a little bit of color to this dish, make them look slightly darker, slightly shiny. Finally, we're going to plate the pork with the sauce. So, put the pork and the sauce at the center. And make sure your fresh elements, which I mean your spring onion slices and the cucumber slices, they're half in the sauce and another half aren't. That's it for cooking this dish. Now you just need to get a piece of tofu skin wrap on your plate, then add a few pieces of spring onion slices, a few slices of cucumbers, then add some pork with sauce, wrap everything up. And nom nom. Enjoy, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope this video will help you guys make this amazing delicious dish for your family and friend. If you have any questions, please comment down below. If your family and friends and yourself tried my dish, really enjoyed it, and they want to post a photo on the social media, please make sure you will hashtag Whose Kitchen Official. As I mentioned from the start of this video, I'm planning to upload a secret video sometime next month. So please make sure you will hit the subscribe button and hit that bell for notification. So whenever my video will be ready, you will see that straight away on my YouTube channel. I will see you guys very soon. Have a nice weekend. Bye.